O Block lost. There is a leaked audio going around of the hearing that happened. In particular, it lost. They broke down the reason why he should be denied bond. They went on to explain how he is a flight risk danger to the community, saying that he is part of this enterprise that is engaging in illegal activities and organized crime, carrying out murders. They then went into the evidence, saying he verified it is him in the pictures at the dealership purchasing the car, so that something happened with the application he filled and the dealership had to call him to then return the car. And he also verified that it was him on the footage as well, returning the car.
Mr. Weekly was fired at least 38 times in broad daylight, 4:26 p.m. on August 4th, standing in line outside of a business on Oak Street. Victim 1 and Victim 2 were each also shot a number of times throughout the course of that assault. So the nature and circumstances of this offense, again, are crimes of violence in furtherance of a racketeering enterprise that's identified and described in an indictment as a racketeering enterprise that engages in acts of violence, including murder and assault. The weight of the evidence against Mr. Offord specifically is substantial. So Mr. Offord purchased a vehicle that was used in this murder and assault on or about July 28th from a dealership in the Chicagoland area. During a post-arrest interview, Mr. Offord acknowledged that there were pictures of him at the dealership standing next to the car that was used in the murder. Mr. Offord identified himself in the photos, and the vehicle that was used as his vehicle. Mr. Offord acknowledged that it was his signature on the purchasing documents for the vehicle. And I'll come back to this part when we get to history and characteristics of Mr. Offord, but Mr. Offord made some statements in the financing application for that vehicle that were not true with respect to his employment. And so days later, the dealership reached out to Mr. Offord to return the vehicle, which ultimately he did on August 4th.
Cloud Chaser TV.
That was the leaked audio, and a lot of people saying that why would they use a finance car or even purchase a car? Normally they would steal a car to do these things. It just doesn't make sense. Lost buying this car under his name to then go and do this or have it involved in something like that. He would have known that would have lead right back to him when it comes to just driving on the road in general. Your car is being read and scanned 24/7 while you're driving on these roads at different locations. So there's no way that he wouldn't have known this stuff happens and go and use that car in that situation to then have that car lead back to him. Like, something doesn't add up. It all doesn't make sense. FBG Brick. Doc said in the live video that she did as well, the original live, they are also looking into the killers that killed FBG Brick. They believe DQ and another person who they arrested is involved in the killing of FBG Brick. So they are also looking into that. And then there is a rumor going around that the indictment that they currently got against the members of O Block is going to be replaced with a different one where it would include many of the murders that they've been connected to, many people that they've been looking into. All the unsolved murders that's been happening, apparently they are to replace this indictment. This reads, it says, update, it is a rumor the FBI picked up Gleish and 2 other individuals from O Block. The murders of Can Get Right, Brick, Kobe, TB, Puppy, Mortar, Side, Dusky, and FBG Duck, and possibly more. Basically every murder during the Get Back Gang era. All are going to be indictment in a superseding indictment against O Block. This means the original indictment will be replaced with another one, which means there is an informant speaking on the past murders are currently unsolved. Keep in mind, this is unconfirmed information. Rumors, Chicago Scene 88. There is a tweet from E-Dog that said, get back gang, gon' get rid of him. There is a tweet that King Von retweeted from E-Dog again. He said, shout out to the new up pack, my brothers made it. And there is another tweet of E-Dog where he said the get back is not over. They are saying that every single murder that they've been connected to have been looking into it, and they are going to manage to put this all into one big superseding indictment that will get them for everything they have done, all the acts that they have been involved in over the years. I also believe they are going to make it to where the money that they have right now will become invalid, is not valid. They are going to make it to where they won't be able to come out right now. You won't see none of them. And what they are going to do now is put more people in there that have been involved and all charge them under this conspiracy charge. And it is going to be replaced because they are now just making sure that they can't get them out.